On the 1st of May, 1970, every bank in Ireland locked its doors, and the entire financial system was handed to the bartenders. Not for a day, not for a week, for 6.5 months. No branches, no withdrawals, no access to your own money. Economists braced for total collapse. What actually happened is the most embarrassing thing to ever befall the banking industry. Nothing. The economy grew. The pubs got rich. And when it was finally over, the banks counted 10 million homemade IOUs and discovered something about the Irish that nobody expected. Stay for that number. It's the best plot twist in banking history. But first, how does a modern country simply forget to have banks? Ireland, 1970. Inflation is climbing, and bank staff want a pay rise. The banks say no. So the workers of all 4 major banks, holding 60% of the nation's money, walk out and stay out. Now, according to every economics textbook ever written, this is where civilization ends. Money stops moving, wages stop, shops empty. Within weeks, barter, chaos, possibly cannibalism. The Irish read those textbooks, thought, and went to the pub. Here's the trick they discovered. A check is just a note saying, I promise this money exists. Normally, a bank checks that promise. With no banks, nobody could check anything. So the Irish made a collective decision that is either genius or madness. They simply agreed to believe each other. You'd pay your builder with a check. He'd sign it over to the butcher. The butcher passed it to his supplier. One piece of paper, circulating for months, backed by nothing but good manners. And when the checkbooks ran out, people made their own, on plain paper, on the backs of envelopes. Some stuck a postage stamp on it to look official. A modern European economy, running on arts and crafts. But every currency needs someone to decide whose promises are good. Normally, that's a banker. Ireland had something better. 11,000 pubs. Think about it. A banker sees a spreadsheet. Your bartender has watched you every Friday for 15 years. He knows what you earn, what you owe, and exactly how honest you are after your 4th pint. The most sophisticated credit scoring algorithm on earth, running on stout. So, surely this ends in disaster? 6.5 months, £5 billion in uncleared promises. The economy, it grew. Not one firm stopped production. And now, that plot twist. When the banks reopened and processed all 10 million checks, they found exactly 750 cases of fraud. Out of 10 million, almost all of them tiny. The Irish ran an honesty experiment on an entire nation and passed. To be fair, it wasn't perfect. Companies trading abroad struggled because a check written on an envelope impresses nobody in Tokyo. Trust, it turns out, scales beautifully to your butcher. To international markets, less so. Which leaves one uncomfortable question. If money kept working without banks, what exactly is money? Ireland accidentally proved it. Money is not gold. It's not numbers in a computer. It's a story about who owes what to whom. And banks are just the narrators. When the narrators walked out, the Irish told the story themselves. Your tap to pay, your savings, your rent, same story. Trust, wearing a suit. So the next time someone insists society would collapse without banks, remember, Ireland ran on beer and good manners for 6 months, and the beer kept better records. Next on, when money breaks, the country where money broke so badly. People burned it to stay warm.